I'd been given official permission to report on the rhino horn trade in Vietnam, and I start by looking for the horn on traditional Chinese Medicine Street, the place I'm told to buy it in Hanoi. But the poster here warns that the trade is now illegal, and with my government minder looking on, I don't have much luck. Do you sell any rhino horn? Does anyone sell rhino horn products on the street? I'm told that I'm not going to be allowed to film much in Hanoi, so I have time on my hands, which my minder might have guessed is a dangerous situation to allow a journalist to find herself in. Slipping away that evening, I go shopping again, but with a hidden camera. And now the traders have no inhibitions, like the one I'm directed to in the back of a tailor's shop. And how much are you charging? It's more expensive than gold because of the widely held belief in its medicinal power. I tell the trader I'm looking for a cancer cure for my husband. He tells me he has several of these horns in stock. They're from the Asian rhino, he says, which have been hunted out of existence in Vietnam. I make my excuses and leave, saying it's out of my price range, and I doubt whether it's worth the money. After all, biologists tell us that it's made of the same material as the human fingernail. Oh, you have this. This is the horn. When word gets around that I want to buy, I'm approached by another trader who offers me horn from Africa. How do you know?
Yeah, someone came from South Africa to bring it back.
He was particularly obliging, even coming up to my hotel room to show me how to grind it in a special bowl and then mix it with water or alcohol to drink.
Lúc đầu họ chỉ bắn vì sự tò mò, sau đó là bắn có lẽ vì một chút tiền.
I met Mr. Dung, a wealthy businessman, at night. He told me he joined a hunt in South Africa 6 years ago. He and his friends didn't know how to shoot. Mortally wounded, the rhino limped off. It took 3 days to find, 10 kilometers away.
Thì đến ngày thứ 3 thì họ phải thuê một chiếc máy bay trực thăng. Và khi tìm thấy xác con tê giác thì chúng tôi đi theo chiếc xe. Tôi không cái cảm xúc thì nó không rõ ràng bởi vì đó là lần đầu tiên. Lần đầu tiên thì mình nhìn thấy một con vật lớn nó bị chết.
So he took a long time to die.
Yeah. Maybe too long time.
Everything that Mr. Dung and his friends did up to then was perfectly legal. What they did next was not. How much money did the rhino horn make after it was cut up?
Có lẽ là họ kiếm được khoảng độ $25,000 sau khi cái sừng tê giác được cắt ra thành từng miếng.
And who was it sold to?
Họ bán cho người Việt thôi.
I'm warned there's a lot of fake rhino horn around, and on my next unofficial shopping expedition, I ask for proof. This time I say I'm looking for a hangover cure, and Mr. Wynn, who tells me he's a traditional medicine doctor, offers me a big slice of rhino horn and a new list of complaints that it can apparently cure.
Ví dụ như là làm hạ sốt này, rồi giảm các cái đào thải các cái chất độc của cơ thể này, rồi
5 weeks before coming here, I'd asked to speak to politicians whose job, I'd been told, is to stamp out the illegal trade. But when I got here, I was told that none of the people I wanted to talk to were available. I was told the topic is too sensitive. And anyway, 5 weeks just isn't enough time to get everything organized. I get the impression that the problem of the illegal trade in rhino horn here in Vietnam is not regarded as an urgent one. The only official I was allowed to talk to was a man responsible for getting the government to abide by the Convention on Trade in Endangered Species.
Mr. Doe, thank you very much for bringing to see me.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Take a seat, please.
I put it to Mr. Doe that convention officials had asked Vietnam to introduce new laws to stop hunters selling their horns 2 years ago.
In order to prepare any regulation or law, you cannot to make it in 1 year. It takes time, you know.
Why has it taken you so long?
Yeah, we have did draft our regulation already, but it's now because to dealing with the issue, it needs international cooperation.